Now this package just came literally 1 minute ago. I thought I knew what this was, but now I'm feeling it. I do know what it is. Okay, bear with me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume this is the thing I think it is, but I've ordered a couple of bits of eBay recently. You may have seen my sort of prized possessions video. I think I've made allusions to it before, that I'm a massive Bomberman fan. And some of the best Bomberman games are on the Super Nintendo. And there are actually 5 Bomberman games. I should say there's 5 Super Bomberman games. There's actually a 6th game, I think. And yeah, 1, 2, and 3 came out in PAL regions, and I think 1 and 2 came out in America. But strangely, 3 never got an American release, I don't think. So you can only get it in PAL regions or Japan, which made it really, really rare. 4 and 5 only came out in Japan as well, and they're again a little bit more difficult to get hold of. But I figured I had to start somewhere, so let's have a look. Okay, we've got Super Bomberman 2, and his friend, Super Bomberman. Now I owned both of these when I was a kid, and in fact I owned 2, and I absolutely loved it. But I also wanted 1. I can't even remember why. There's something about this that, to me as a kid, it appealed to me more. I think it had better music, but the music on both of these is brilliant. You know, people always say you don't play Bomberman for the single player, you play it for the multiplayer, which is true. But I play it for the single player too, because I love Bomberman. I love that basic sort of puzzly style of gameplay. It's really good, and you know, it's something you can enjoy with anyone, like your kids or your girlfriend or whatever, because it's not too strenuous. It's pretty simple, and it's just really enjoyable. So, like I say, I'm hoping to complete the series here. I've also picked up, well, I won't tell you what it is now, but I've picked up another one that should come soon, and I'll probably supply some gameplay footage of these. Like I say, anyone who looks at these and you don't like Bomberman, you're just going to see the same game over and over again. But there are subtle differences. One of the strange ones, which I don't understand. I tell you what, this is why now I remember as a kid. This is why I preferred Super Bomberman. Super Bomberman, you've got your multiplayer mode, fantastic, and you've got your single player mode, which is for up to 2 players. Really cool. I mean, because like I say, a lot of people don't like the single player, so being able to play it with 2 players garnered a little bit of interest, and it allowed a lot of people to just give it a shot. In Bomberman 2, it's got a stronger campaign mode, single player mode, whatever. It's a lot better. It's a lot more refined, but it's only 1 player. I have no idea why they do that, why they took that out. I'd be really curious to find out. It's the only Bomberman game, one of the only mainstream ones that hasn't got a multiplayer sort of story mode, or if you call it campaign mode. And it's really strange. There is another one, I think it might be the N64 one, which does that, but it's so unusual. It's such an obvious thing to put in this kind of game. But like I said, I absolutely love these. The gameplay's brilliant, the music's brilliant, and I'm definitely going to pop up some footage. So yeah, as always, stay tuned for more, and I hope you guys like Bomberman, because I do. Hey folks, yesterday was the 27th of July 2010. Yes, continuing with the dates, and it was the release date of something rather big. If you don't know what that was, odds are you don't like RTS games, or, well, you've been living under a rock or something, or perhaps you don't own a PC. Nonetheless, yeah, so there's that particular item which is underneath. Most of you, hopefully not, that is. And this one on top, just gave that away, which I got from eBay. So let's have a look at this. I picked up a couple of games from eBay actually, for the 32X. This is one of them. I'm told this is the sort of definitive version of Afterburner, and I played Afterburner Climax, I think it was, on the PS3 and the 360, and it's absolutely phenomenal, utterly brilliant. I'm going to do a look at that, I think a quick review in fact, that'll pop up at some point. Can't wait to show you that one, to be honest. And this is the original. Like I say, it's basically an arcade perfect port, which you know, at the time was unheard of for Afterburner. The problem with it is nothing to do with the game really, but the fact that, you know, this game came out in what, 1990 or something like that, in the arcades, or whenever it was. But basically, by the time the 32X had launched, the game was years old, and it seemed like a strange choice for your modern console, especially something like the 32X, which was all about showing off power and, you know, what the future of games was at the time. It's one of the reasons it failed. They sort of completely mismarketed it. But still, nonetheless, a great game and a great version, so I can't wait to have a go on that. Never played it before, this version. I've played Afterburner in the arcades, but that's about it. And the other one, which was the big release of the week, of the month, perhaps of the year to some people, that's StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Now this game, StarCraft's a great RTS game that I played back in the day, 1998 when it came out, and this is the follow-up, and it's taken all these years, 12 to be precise, for this to come out. And, you know, needless to say, a lot of people are foaming out of the mouth, especially people who live in Korea. But yeah, this is just the standard edition, but check out this box. Look at that, it's pretty cool. War is coming, with all its glory, and then you unfold it here. Try and wear that down. And it shows you the 3 classes across the map, as well as some Battle.net info, which is their charged online service, I think, and what have you. But that's really cool. You know, it costs $34.99, which is really expensive for a PC game, but apparently the recommended retail price on this, so I've read online, is actually $44.99. So, you know, believe it or not, you're actually lucky if you get it for $34. So let's get that out of there. Yeah, the StarCraft 2 disc. And the manual, you see the manual is very interesting, isn't it? So look, it was black and white. Nothing particularly fascinating, but you know, a lot of people have been waiting 10 years for this game and they're really excited about it, and I haven't been waiting 10 years, but I too am really excited about it. When you buy the game, you actually get 2 guest passes for StarCraft. You read it up here, it says, play StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty for 7 hours of game time, or 14 days from activation. Basically, you can give this to one of your friends and he gets to play the full game, I think. It might just be the multiplayer component. For 7 hours, you know, try before you buy, that's great. And you also get one for World of Warcraft, which is a 10-day guest pass key. So, a lot of freebies. And like I said, this is the standard version. They did a really cool limited edition, but, you know, I wasn't happy with paying £35 for a PC game anyway. The last thing I wanted to do was go ahead and pay even more. So yeah, that's my recent pickups here, and I'll post another video shortly.